So I spoke for like 30 minutes because I forgot to hit the record button, but hi, my name is Ailes and today we're gonna take a look and discuss a little bit about the gangs of Night City. Before talking about the gangs, I would like your opinion on which life path should I choose, because I was more inclined to play as a street kid because he was from the city, he knew the things around, he knew the lingo, he knew the people, but right now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know the people from the city, I don't know the language that's used there, and that was interesting for me. But as of right now, I'm more inclined to be the nomad because actually I'm an outsider, and I've seen in some videos that the street kid actually knows some people in the city, and I have no idea who those people are. I mean, he knows some connections, he has some connections actually, but I'm not really sure if I wanna do that. I mean, do I... Fucking phone, man. Oh my god, man. Yeah, so I'm not really sure if I'm still thinking the same. I mean, I'm more inclined about the nomad right now because there are some outsiders. They don't know shit about the city and I don't either, so I'm not really sure. So I would like to hear your opinions in the comment section, please, because I don't know what to do. I have no idea. Alright, so going on to the gangs, the city is filled with them and we will most probably need to ally with them or work for them in order to get some services. I'm quite sure that you are not able to join them, but you can work for them or something like that. So I'm not really sure, but let's talk about each and every gang and what they might offer you. So coming in with the first gang, we have the Maelstorms, which are some cyber psychos that actually overcharge their bodies with augmentations of cybernetics, and their obsession to upgrade made them go into something that's called cyber psychosis, which makes them a little bit mad. But this stirs my interest because if I would be living in that year, I would like my body to be augmented like shit, like they're thinking it's the right way. So I think I'll work with them a lot because I would like to have my body augmented like shit in a world like this. But I know for sure that the street kid would have had some affinity with them because he knows the gangs and things like that. So there's another thing that makes me wonder if I should go with the street kid or with the nomad. But yeah, they're like the classic bandit gang. They have over 1,000 members and they're located in the Watson district. They make their living by smuggling in weapons, selling drugs, and hitting on corpo cars from time to time, like the transport cars. Yeah, they're not the people to mess with, but they are the people to get your cybernetics a little bit over the line, probably, I'm not sure. Moving on to the second gang, we have the Valentinos, which are some Mexicanos that put a lot of accent on tradition and culture, and yeah, culture and tradition, I'm not really sure. They are like the ones that are not really hostile. If you don't fuck with them, they won't fuck with you. They also do some graffitis for their fallen soldiers, so they really care about each other. They are interested in businesses and they also tune cars, like sports cars, so I'm gonna take a look into that too because I'm interested in the street races of this game. Also, their gang is located in Haywood, and the fact that they are so organized makes them almost untouchable by the police. So yeah, these are the Mexicanos, the Valentinos, my bad. So coming in as the third gang, we have the 6th Street, which are the American patriots and war veterans and the bringers of justice, as they call themselves, which were a group of people that came in when there was no police. They offered protection and training to the locals, but now they became a gang themselves and they're demanding money for protection. They also abused their power, but when there was no police, they did their part. So right now the police thinks that they're some kind of necessary evil and they don't come after them. They also just fuck with other gangs. So yeah, the police might be right. They might be the necessary evil. They also make their money by smuggling weapons, I'm guessing, and they might have some things to do with like upgrading cars, which I will look into. These are the 6th Street, American Justice Shirts. I don't know. As the fourth gang, we have the Voodoo Boys, which are some immigrants that came in the Night City and banded together to protect the Haitian, however you spell it, refugees. They're also a small and secretive group They don't actually go on the streets a lot, so it will be quite hard to come by one. But the reason that they are secretive and small is that they're not fighters actually, they're just netrunners, hackers, information collectors, and yeah, they're like the techie gang. And they also hack the corpos and collect information from them. They might have some mercenaries for hire, but I'm not really sure. Mostly hackers. Coming in as the fifth gang, we have the complete opposite of the Voodoo Boys. These are the animals, the raw power guys, the guys that actually take steroids and use cybernetics just to boost their raw power. They're not like full mod cyborg, they're just 1.5 big muscles, I'm guessing. They become literally beast-like animals. They have some muscle implants, as I've told you. They also take a lot of steroids. They make their money by organizing brutal underground fights. They also would like to be like the alpha dominant species, I'm not really sure. I know that they go into packs and they don't have a leader, but the one that's the strongest in their group, it's actually known as the alpha, and that's their leader. They don't have a location like a turf, but they have over 3,000 members. 3,000 of these freaks roam around the streets of the Night City, so yeah. Coming in hot as the sixth gang, we have the Tigers, which are the Asian Japanese type of gang that works as Yakuza does. They say that they have honor and principles, but the low level ranking members are just abusing their power and they're abducting people and they're making their money from human trafficking, prostitution, I'm guessing some car upgrades and motorcycles, so they got my eye. Their location is in the Japantown, and they also have some close ties with the Arisaka Corporation that supplies them with weapons and military grade things. So yeah, the corporation supports some sadists. They have over 5,000 fucking members, so you don't really want to fuck with that group. And they are sworn enemies with the Moxies, which makes us go to the seventh gang, which are the Moxies. The Moxies were created when the owner of a nightclub had one of their girls mutilated by a member of the Tigers, which led that owner, whose name was Lizzie, to actually kill that Tiger gang member. So that made the Tigers destroy her strip club and actually kill her. But the strip club was actually rebuilt and now it's going under the name of Lizzie's Bar. And that's the headquarters of the Moxies as of right now. The gang is not so big, but they're just trying to protect the sex workers and the sexual minorities, so I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe the LGBTQ members, I'm not really sure. So this gang is actually the least hostile and it sticks by their bar, so maybe I'll pay them a visit, fuck some of their hoes, I don't know. The eighth gang-like organization is the Scavengers, which are not really a gang or an organization because they have no codes, they have no remorse for killing, they just kill to get some cybernetics to sell to make some money. They go in small groups and they have no turf, so they're not really the guys that you would like to befriend. I'm not really even sure if you can. They're just the guys that you kill in the game. This leads us to the last two gangs, which are the Nomad Gangs. The first one are the Aldecados. I'm not really sure how you spell that or pronounce that, my bad. But as I know, they have a relationship with Keanu Reeves, Johnny Silverhand, sorry. They go by the family thing. They travel from city to city to have their way, like the happy family going from city to city. I don't know, they're not so interesting, they're just nomads. And the last gang we are gonna talk about are the Raids, which are some Mad Max type of vibe thingy with street races and yeah, they're just the raiders, your typical raider from the Mad Max thingy, and they are rivals with the Aldecados, so that will be interesting to see. But they do the street races outside in the Badlands, which is interesting. Anyway, these were all the gangs from the game that I know of, so if you would leave in the comments which gang do you think it will be the most interesting, which gangs are you trying to befriend, which gangs are you trying to destroy, I would be happy to read your comments and see your opinions. Also, I will be posting a lot of Cyberpunk content when the game comes out, so if you'd like to see that, press the subscribe button, maybe even the bell notification to know when I'm posting. Hit the like button if you like the video, and don't forget to comment your opinions, because I would love to see some opinions on this game, please. This was the A-List. Until next time, have a good one.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.